Finally, again. I think this time we will really go to Treacherous Swamp. It seems that several of my quests now are all about Treacherous Swamp, more than are not about Treacherous Swamp. However, I do want to. Last episode, I bought several primed artifacts, and I was going to turn them into things. Let me distribute arrows to people. Is she the only crossbow user? Yeah, I guess so. Yes. Gives the arrows away. People who might use them. So she doesn't really need to carry this longbow for all her career. Wow, so to get out of that last jam, I did have to use a lot of potions of flight. Let's go buy some new potions of flight from the busboy. The fastest way to get there is through the sewer. That last jam being when my characters fell from those platforms and didn't want to walk through the poison to get back up, so I had to fly them. And that cost me 4 potions of flight. So ignore Clyda there. That's a bug. She is supposed to vanish, and in the next update, that will happen. I don't think it ever comes up. This campaign was made before the campaign manager in the last DLC enabled using languages in custom campaigns. Don't know what abyssal moss patch. Is that stuff good? You go there. You there. Okay. I'm always saying something like, I'm going to Treacherous Swamp. And then I turn around and go somewhere else. For example, the city maintenance tunnels. It's right there. That does not look like a reliable walkway. I suppose it does for the environment that it's in compared to the rest. We'll never forget what you have done for us. I'm weeping in gratitude. You should probably mosey on. To Before you stands a spirit, clearly different from those at Strange Cavern. It exudes far more power. Fools are explorers, you have intrigued me. I will show you the way. Directly west of me is an open passage. The hag disguises passageways with magic. Go to Strange Cave and Pleasant Forest South, Spider Thicket. There be native spirits there who can help you further. I'm gonna conclude that this spirit here, the second one, was supposed to go away. Free us from the bambles. Free us, ghostly voices plead. Let's see. Barons. Why did she say join us? Baroness, free us. Our souls are prisoner of the Fae. You know what these people need? a speech. Yes. I will improve their damnation with a speech.
I am in your debt, my friend.
Lots of prisoners. Sweet brutal love. Wait, definitely get that. Do not skip that book. This one is about the elven princess traveling through orc lands. A bodice ripper novel featuring an elven princess's travels in orc lands. It's a guilty pleasure. Just replace it with the tenets of Pinzar, and we're on our way. Okay, that's better. Well, it's Kye. Kye Hamerend. You hear an utterance. Please. This one is not yet a spirit. How awful to see a man imprisoned so. Help me, please. Who? My name is Kye Hamerend, engineer, friend of Dan. You've been missing for nearly a year. I'm prisoner of the Fae, a swamp hag of myth, surely. She calls herself queen. When she's whole, she subdivides herself, refracting through a prism, a real prism. She turns into light and passes through it. One way to divide and another way to reassemble. Through a prism? All right. If the hag were subdivided and we broke that prism, would it be able to recombine again? That could be lovely, only having to deal with bite-sized variations of a larger entity. Free me first. I will be dead before dawn. Only fate could have given me this chance. Please free me before engaging further with the hag. I have seen this process unfurl before my eyes, while I froze inside this Barbie shell. This is my final night. I will be slain well before dawn. Please, no time for long rests. The Moonseen flood wall, my mission. It has become critical. And what else? I mean, why save you right now rather than slay the hag? I am in the final throes. If you take a long rest, I will die. It is in this forest somewhere, down that tunnel south of me. Down that tunnel southeast of me. Hamerend looks with his eyes towards a teleporting magic circle. The hag, I've seen it before to torture a goblin, poured an oil on it, and it suffered as I do. Later that hag used a filthy rag to wipe him clean. Find that rag. Do you have more questions? Not really. How? The hag, I've seen it before. Yeah, tortured a goblin. We will return. Just looking at my arrow situation. There's a teleport. Ranger, do some ranger thing. Also behind you. I think by going up I can avoid traps. There's a trap there. That's through that bush near the shoulders. conspicuous trap. Hey, come on! Did that person really just walk on it? Come on! I sent them there to disarm it, and she just walks right into it. I was calling it a conspicuous trap.
Oh, doing a trap.
You want to eat this trap too? It's a filthy rag hag. Rag hound. Rag found. Now free Hamerend. You startle an unkindness of ravens. Think you can hit them with
The dead could hear you.
shatter, brimstone vipers.
Arcana Eagle.
That was an unkindness of ravens. I too have shatter. Those are the ravens. I'm measuring it. They're all lined up. Came out over here, maybe? You're supposed to be cautious. Those ravens didn't attack you, though. They're gonna after this. Stupid bird, don't peck me.
No.
No, not my eyes. Stay away from my eyes. I bet I cannot paralyze these birds. I did.
A telling blow. More.
Tenders.
Nice move.
Where is my vicious monitor? That's not a crow, that's a turkey.
Solasta Angel.
really hurt that crow's feeling.
Arcana Evo. Malmi. Ha! That must have hurt.
My forehead. Oh, I'm sick. Oh.
Oh! Walk it off. Truly formidable.
Weapon is in her right and left arm. Okay.
Just where it hurts most.
By the gods, and perhaps one or two in particular, you have freed me. You've given me enough strength that I can get out. See me at Pinbeckard Orchards and speak to Dan. Drag bound. Yeah, Hamerend freed. Now speak to Dan. What? What? I feel tricked. We're in the same spot, right? We just teleported away, came back. It's goblins. Hmm. Doing lots of targets.
Keep 'em coming. That's the way. Not bad, eh?
Oh, come on.
Again.
Oh, that was too many resources spent on a guy like that.
That one didn't even fight back.
I bet your dad was a human.
Solasta, Minure.
No, my dad was a goblin. I swear.
Ignomis!
Hold firm. You've endured worse.
Lucky? Perhaps.
Did succeed though on its saving throw.
More coming your way. Impressive. Come on.
Oh, there's a shaman. He's the most dangerous enemy out here. If he hits me with lightning bolt, it could be pretty bad. Not as bad as it used to be.
Ignomis!
That was not enough damage. Being a goblin shaman, I'm sure he's immune to magic missiles. Probably not immune to like an AoE.
Ignomis!
6. He took that like a champ. Away. Okay. Uh-oh. Ouch.
A fine stroke.
You'll die like the rest.
No more of that lightning business.
I trained hard for this.
Bleed.
You see anyone? Intern.
Arcana Necro. Hey, that was mine.
Right. Clear shot through like 4 people.
Death claims you.
This is definitely a risky area, but I'm still gonna camp. I could short rest, right? But I feel like it could be helpful and luxurious. Would it be a good stopping point? No, it's not. Let's do a short rest. A little too early for a long rest. Or has finished crafting. Finished crafting the potion of superior whimsy, fairness. The three of them all at once.
Thanks. I feel better.
But you're going to feel even better after I talk to you the next 10 minutes. What? Ha ha ha! Goblin King. By waiting, somehow allowed for their trap to spring without them knowing I know it. Try to squeeze a fireball in there. Everybody hide. Come on. Goblin King. These aren't particularly powerful goblins, though. Don't know how they don't see me. He blocks my sight. Hail to the king.
Arcana Evo. Mount! And the winner is me.
Yes, get ready for a bunch of ranged attacks. Wait, you're actually in a good spot there, aren't you? Can't tell.
Of course we've been detected.
Oh, there is a shaman. I have to be careful. I'm in a line here, but he doesn't know it yet.
Wait till the next one.
Oh, so the shaman's dead. Brilliant.
Clumsy idiot. Take that. No quarter given.
Here's the cantrip. Hidden. It's not gonna do it. Uh-oh. Why did I run out here?
Wait till the next one. Nice.
As the enormous Goblin King dies, its body dissipates into air. The remaining goblins scream as their flesh boils on their bodies, seemingly with no heat, as their bodies evaporate too. Any interesting loot? I want to make use of these goblins because they actually leave behind nice poisoned, just a variety of poisoned arrowheads. We'll come back and get all the other loot at some point, I hope, if the plot allows for it. Mysterious spirit. Door number 1. House of Air. Not available. Strange spirit, why do you appear before us? I'm impressed you made it into the entry gardens of the hag's house. I know right now you cannot make it further. I can help. I will give you the key to her door, and in exchange you will do me a favor. We accept. Not interested. We're listening. You will listen to me. That is satisfactory. I will give you a key that grants you access to the deeper portions of the Dark Phase lair, and you will give this ring to Elleraine. You will tell her you found it on the shore in Pleasant Forest. You won't mention me. You're supposed to lie. To her. Do we have a deal? Well, no. Not interested? We'll see. Well, now wait a minute. I can lie to you. I'm okay with lying to the spirit. The offer still stands. I'll give you a key that grants you access to the deeper portions of the Dark Phase lair. You will give this ring to Elleraine. You will tell her that you found it on a shore in Pleasant Forest. You won't mention me. We're supposed to lie. To her. Do we have a deal? Yes. You have chosen. Our deal is made. As soon as you touch the key of the spirit, the force springs to life. The spirit steps aside. If you thought about attacking the spirit, you are unable to. Precious ring. Hagface key. Goblin cutthroat. What? They're V1 somehow. Go kill him. Excellent. Very efficient. Okay. We're gonna take a look at that stuff. What did we just get? Ring. Pretty weird. Spirit wants us to give it to Elleraine. Not tell her about the spirit.
That's on me.
Supposed to lie to her. And that seems like a compromised national security. I'll just totally tell Elleraine everything that happened. And I'm pretty comfortable lying to the spirit. And then they also gave us a hag face key. What is this? Ring of the Spirit. +2 to AC, that you need to attune. Wow, so I'm not sure. Do you give it to a character that has high AC? Or do you give it to a character that has low AC? Like, is it better to stack a strength on strength? I'm gonna have to figure that out. Okay. House of Air. Is it actually open to us? Is. I don't feel ready to do it. I think what I'm gonna do is go camp. I'm gonna go camp overnight. I don't think I really need to camp, but I don't think there's a reason not to. And then I'm gonna save, wrap up this episode, and the next episode, the party's gonna venture into the House of Air. Which sounds really climactic. think that all that is good. Okay. In the next episode, we'll unload that heavy weight. Unload that heavy weight and head into the House of Air.